guys, welcome back to another video. This video has been requested so many times, and as you can tell by the title, it's going to be my revert story. I've gotten questions on TikTok, questions on Instagram, so I'm going to answer them in this video. Well, I'll try my best to. Before I start, get yourself a tea, get yourself a coffee, get yourself a water, whichever you need, because this is going to be a long video. So the first question is, at what age did you revert? I reverted when I was 17. The next question is, what made you revert? I think I was 16 years old, and my friend at the time had basically dared me to partake in Ramadan. She was saying how hard it was, how difficult it was, and she was a Muslim herself, and she basically dared me and said, you know, you can't do it. And I was like, I bet you I can. But I'm there to her. I said, all right, I'll do it. And she goes, yeah, you only have to do it for the day. So I did it for the day. And don't get me wrong, guys, I was struggling, like super struggling. But at the same time, like, it made me realize how grateful I am at the factor of at least I had the provisions to know that at a certain time I was going to be able to break that fast, eat and drink whatever I wanted. And to so many people out there, they do not have that same privilege, and it made me super humbled. And through that, I then decided to do 2 days, and then 2 days turned into 3 and 4 days and so on. And by the time like Ramadan had finished, I'd literally done the whole month. And through that month as well, because in a way, I was so humbled by the experience of not being able to eat and drink when I wanted, it made me want to investigate other things further. So I looked at the scientific side of Islam. I looked at the stories of like the prophets. I looked at so many historical things, because I'm a type of person that I do think of facts. Just looking like cross-referencing, between like Islam and Christianity to realize that there's not that big a difference, but there are huge differences at the same time. Me going through so many like hardships in my younger years, because I was born, and when I was born, I was born by a disabled mother. You know, she had really big health struggles that meant that I was her carer. And for that reason, I think it kind of, I never really looked at like my own religious, I don't know how to say it. I don't think I really looked at Christianity that much when I was a Christian. I think, to be honest, I almost felt that God had betrayed me at a certain point, because it was like I saw my mom, like a great person, a great woman, a great mother, literally every single day just fighting and fighting to be her healthiest self, to be her strongest self, and still going through so many hardships. And I couldn't get a grasp on it, and I was literally in a way of just feeling so defeated, and again feeling as though God wasn't answering my prayers. I'm a young child, you know, at the age of 10, praying to God, you know, just make my mom healthy so that she can do this, she can attend my school plays, she can go on walks with me, she can take me to the park and give me the child experiences that so many other children have, you know, the privilege of having. But it was only through looking into Islam I realized that, so what, she couldn't take me to the park, but me and her would watch our favorite TV show and laugh on the couch, and that in itself is a gift. It made me realize that even though something seemed to, you know, not be enough for me, I didn't realize how much in fact it really was for me, and how much I should be grateful for it. And through figuring all these things out, it made me realize, oh my gosh, like Islam is providing me with a comfort that I needed, and I didn't realize I needed it. And I think that was the beauty of discovering that I wanted to become a Muslim, because I didn't realize I needed it, but at the same time I did realize, because there were so many parts of my life that I was struggling with, unbeknown to me that I was actually struggling with it, until I looked into Islam and realized, wow, you really have so much to be grateful for. And that was like the beginning part of what made me realize this was a religion for me, because it gave me the warmth, it gave me the reassurance, it gave me as well a level of independence. Any hardship that does come my way, it is written by Allah, and I just have to run with it, because I am meant to go through it, because I need to be stronger. I need to be worthy of whatever is to come my way. I need to be worthy, and I need to have the tools to deal with it. So I was super grateful. Was your family accepting of your decision? I think so, to be honest. Like, I know for many people, and again, alhamdulillah, because I know for many people it is a big struggle when they, you know, open up to their family about wanting to change any, like, go into any religion, not just Islam. It's a struggle. Yeah, I think that for anybody who is looking to go into another religion, their parents are going to have an aspect of, you know, what's going on here. But where my mom was concerned, and alhamdulillah, she was literally like everything to me, and still is. She literally was the most understanding woman ever. She literally, like, from when I told her, from even the first day that I fasted for Ramadan, she was like, okay, here's some money, go to Asda, order all the food that you're gonna want to eat, order all your favorites, so that when it is your time to break your fast, you can do it. And I think for that reason, I was so grateful, because I know that through my research, like online, and looking at other people who were going through the same transition as me from Christianity to Islam, I'd realized that a lot of people were going through such horrible hardships of their parents disowning them, kicking them out, abusing them, so forth. But alhamdulillah, I didn't have to go through that. And I think that's what even pushed me even further into Islam, because Allah was making it so easy for me, so easy for me. And my mom as well, the person that I looked up to, who is my father and my mother, she was literally just making it so easy for me. I think for her, she always just said to me that religion provides you with a conscience. And at least if I know that as my daughter, you follow something which I know, because she had always said Islam is a good religion, because she had loads of Muslim friends herself. She always said to me, as long as you follow something which is good and I know is good for you, who am I to deter you away from it? Who am I to change you? Just follow a religion, because a religion provides you with conscience. And a religion will make you not only think for yourself, but it will make you think about how you treat people, who you bring into your life, the people that leave your life, all those sort of things. The next question was it hard, to tell your friends? No, it wasn't. To be honest, I traveled like in a really small group of friends, even when I was 17, 18, and then even now I still have the same small group of friends. So to be honest, it wasn't difficult at all. Do you like being Muslim? Yes, I do. Alhamdulillah, it's one of the greatest decisions I ever made in my life. It's something that has completely changed my life for the better, and if anything, I'm constantly always just grateful that it found me. So guys, there's so many questions. Really and truly, I should have like made them a bit clearer, because they're all sort of bunched up together. The next question was, do you struggle with being Muslim? No, I don't. I think the only thing I would say, like, if there was a struggle to be had, like me and my husband were joking about it the other day, and main part of it really is being black is already a struggle as it is in society. As much as people like to put out that narrative that racism has gone and we're in better times, that is a lie. We all know that to be a lie. But then being Muslim as well as that has had its hardships, especially since wearing my hijab. To add to the fact that now I wear a hijab and I'm in, like, you know, Islamic clothing, there's no way of you messing up what you think I am. You can tell I am a Muslim. So I think that has had its hardships in different areas. Yeah, I wouldn't say like it's been super difficult. It's just the normal things, the looks, the stares, sometimes a few words here and there, but other than that, it hasn't really been a struggle, alhamdulillah. Did you revert for your husband? No, I did it for myself. Have you ever doubted your religion? Um, I've never, and before I'm about to say this, guys, understand it was a dark period in my life that alhamdulillah I've, you know, worked myself through prayer and friends and family. The only time I ever doubted my religion was when my mom was in hospital and sadly she passed away. While I was in the hospital at the time, because it was super sudden, came out of nowhere, I played the Quran and I was praying and I was begging, and I was just begging that she was gonna pull through. Sorry guys if I get a bit teary, but yeah, I was just begging and I was praying, and obviously she didn't make it. And that was for the first time ever in my life I ever doubted my religion. I was like, God did not listen to me. God did not care about me. He does not love me. He's taken the one person I need. Literally, I was just, as you can imagine, all over the place. And it became super hard for me to see the positive, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and everything that has happened for a reason. And even though the reason might not seem clear at the time because you're going through something that's so traumatic, you have to just understand that everything will fall into place at the right time. That was just the main time that I ever doubted my religion. And it wasn't doubting like whether to stay in it or not. It was just doubting like, does God care about me? Is God listening to me? But astaghfirullah, like now everything happens for a reason. I know my mom is in a better place. And the next question is, what is the best thing about being Muslim? The best thing, just again like the previous question, the best thing about it is the fact of it helps you through hardships. It helps you to understand life. And even though we know that life can be difficult, we know that life can be sometimes, it is so reassuring and so powerful to know that if you cannot rely on anybody in this world or a certain place or a certain object, know that you can rely on Allah. Know that you can rely on your prayer mat and giving dua and praying. Know that you can rely on your religion. You can rely on the Quran to answer your questions. You can rely on the Quran to give you the comfort and help to answer your prayers as well. I think that is the most powerful thing, to know that anything that you need, you can access through prayer. And it might not come straight away, but it will come in time. And I am testament of that, because I have gone through so many hardships, not just the loss of my mother, when I lost my dad as well, on my own personal hardships. In the past 4 years of my life, I've experienced a lot of hardships. And honestly, I'm testament to the fact that the Quran works. I'm testament to the fact that Allah hears your du'as, because I'm sitting before you now with a YouTube channel that mashallah is growing, with a TikTok that mashallah is growing, with an Instagram mashallah that is growing, with a sister who's going to be going off to university even though she lost her mom so young, and I've been her guardian. I have helped her, I have encouraged her, even to the point now that mashallah she is now a Muslim herself, my little sister. So your darkest days, trust me, a win is coming. Our win is coming, inshallah. I hope that anybody who's going through anything dark and feels there's not a way out, know that Allah will make a way for you. Next question I'm gonna answer. What advice would you give to someone looking into Islam? Basically, read the Quran, that is the first thing I would suggest to do, only because sometimes in going on online sources and things like that, it can make you build up certain narrative that is possibly sometimes incorrect as well through online sources. So going straight to the factual information of the Quran will help you more, in my personal opinion. And then after that, at least when you've read the Quran, then you can go to things like YouTube, you can go to things like Google for more online support. And then as well, I would say attend a mosque as well if you want to. If you've got a Muslim friend, then, you know, ask them if you can go to the mosque with them, you can meet like other sisters or other brothers and just find out more information to help you, whatever that you're looking for. My main thing that I did first was, one, I read the Quran. Two, and then watch YouTube videos, and then I got like Islamic books and stuff. I brought loads. Go on Amazon, literally, or even as well TikTok. I know a lot of people have different, you know, opinions of TikTok, but TikTok is good for certain things. Like for instance, you can go on there and type in what is the best Islamic book, and obviously the Quran's going to come up, but as well they will show other things like books that are like specifically made for sisters, for brothers, just to give you some more information. So I would say that's the best thing to do. And as well, if you guys need any support, I'm always here. You can go onto my Instagram, I'm gonna put it at the description box below, or you can go on TikTok, whichever, and just leave me a comment or something of if you need any help, and I'll try my best. I'm not perfect, but I'll try my best, inshallah. Did friendships affect your religion? I just feel like, don't get me wrong, choose your friends wisely. If you know that you are on a path of change, sometimes the old friends who reflect your old behavior or your old characteristics, sorry, they can possibly pull you back to where you don't want to be. So sometimes change can also impact your outer circle, meaning possibly new friends are needed. It doesn't mean that your old friends are bad. It just basically means they're not who you are today. And in order for you to grow and be the better version of yourself, you need people who are going to encourage you and push you in the right direction to facilitate that. Do you have any regrets since since reverting to Islam? And to be honest, that obviously we are not perfect, so there's many little things that obviously you regret, but my main regret is the factor of my sister like accepted Islam, and inshallah I can get my brother to one day. But I think it's just a factor of my mom. She didn't die a Muslim, and that is super hard for me. But again, I don't want to cry. So, but yeah, that's one of my regrets. Do you wish you reverted sooner? To be honest, no. Obviously, the sooner the better would obviously be better. But I feel like I did it at the time that was perfect for me, because I was 17 going on 18 at a time when I was going to go to uni, and it was like everything was perfectly falling in place, and I never regret anything because I believe it was obviously written by Allah that was the time. So I don't really wish I would have done it sooner. Like, it is what it is. I'm just, alhamdulillah, I am now. But for other people that possibly do want to do it young, if you do, just do it. If you feel like it and you feel like truly Islam is what you believe in, then honestly, just do it. You know, you can stand firm in, yes, I am a Muslim, I'm proud. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, inshallah, anybody who's watching this video and you're thinking, should I do it? Why shouldn't I do it? Just think about, why should you not do it? And I hope, inshallah, Allah makes it easy for you all, because I know it is not easy, but I really do hope it's made easy for you guys. And did you begin to wear your hijab? So I began to wear my hijab last year, so 2021. It took me years to wear it. I feel like everything really clicked into place again after my mom passed away. Through the years of just dealing with that, it's been 4 years now, so through the years of just dealing with that, I think I just delved more into my religion once she had passed away, because She was my primary go-to. I'm emotional. If I need that support, if I need my champion that's going to cheer me on, she was everything. So I feel like because to me that had been stripped away, it made me realize I needed to focus more on my religion to get that comfort. And I think through doing that, it made me realize I needed to wear my hijab, and the excuses that I had not to wear it were not substantial enough. And yeah, I just started wearing it. Me and my husband, we went to Manchester and just like a couple getaway, and on the trip I just put it on, and he was like, "Mashallah, you look beautiful, don't take it off, honestly." But like, he wasn't saying to me like, "You have to keep it on," but he was like, "You look amazing." I remember when I walked out of the hotel and I had it on, I felt, I can't even explain it, I felt this warmth, this instant just protection surrounded on me. And it's so weird, I cannot explain it, but it was just this warmth of protection. And I felt strong, and I didn't care who looked at me, I didn't care who whispered something to their friend or whatever. I didn't care. And it was a level of strength and power that I hadn't had before. And I think since then, really, it's just, I've felt that exact same way. Coming from a person that was broken, a person that was just so disconnected with the world, my hijab brought me a sense of stability and strength and power that I needed. Do you suffer with anxiety since wearing your hijab? No, I don't. Actually, when I say no, I say probably a tinsy wincy. I think it's when me and my husband go out of town on like couples trips and stuff. Obviously, there's loads of racists in different areas and stuff like that, but I always check when traveling, what is the community like? Are they accepting of, like, you know, different races, all that type of stuff? So I think that's one of the things that when we have traveled to places, I have checked if it's a Muslim friendly place. See, my hijab is you know, it showcases and it represents the fact that I am a Muslim. I think it probably made me, you know, if anything, just a little bit more conscious of the fact that obviously there are some people or places that won't be accepting. So yeah, I wouldn't say that, you know, I wouldn't say that I've had anxiety. I've just been more precautious, if that's the way. Do you still embrace your Jamaican culture? Now, listen, I love being Jamaican, and I love the culture, I love the food, I love the music, I love the people. The music aspect obviously has been difficult because, you know, that music is almost like the heartbeat to our culture. It brings us together. It's brought us together in sad times, it's brought us together in happy times, for, you know, pinnacle parts in people's lives. That's why I say, when I get comments and people are like, "You are a role model, you're this," know that I am not perfect. I'm exactly like you. Inshallah, we can both learn to do better. I still do embrace my culture. I cook my Jamaican food like for my husband, so he absolutely loves it, and my sister, like, we love it. So I still do embrace it through food. I also as well like go to some like museums where they showcase Jamaican history, all that kind of stuff. So I still do embrace my Jamaican culture. The only thing is I don't attend carnivals and things like that, because that's obvious. I won't do things like that. But yeah, I do embrace it the best way that I can, really, to fit into my lifestyle. Do you get judgment from the Jamaican community? No, I don't. Jamaican people mind their business. Don't get me wrong, there's some that don't mind their business, but for the most part, Jamaican people mind their business. I feel like sometimes if I've been in a room where I have been around family members or something like that, they probably do want to say something, but they don't. They keep it mute. They keep it mute just because it's, again, if you have nothing nice to say, keep it. If anything, the Jamaican community as well have really uplifted me, like especially like on TikTok when I'm like posting with my husband and so forth. Like, they are super rooting for you, girl. Like, Honestly, they do not leave like no backhanded comments, rude comments. Like, if anything, it's nothing but support. Question is, has marriage helped your Dean? Yes, it has. My husband is an amazing man, honestly, and he has helped me through like my prayers. He's helped me through learning more things about Islam. And also as well, he's helped me in a way, instead of, you know, I know for some people as well that they go through a lot of hardships regarding their husband sometimes being too forceful. But honestly, my husband has been so patient. Even when I began wearing my hijab, he wasn't like, he married me without me wearing my hijab. Now, he's an Arab man, and you, like, a lot of people know that the struggles of like an Arab or just anybody from another culture marrying into another culture is super difficult. And I know it was super difficult when he even said to his family, you know, I'm marrying a Jamaican girl, and yes, she's Muslim, but she doesn't wear a scarf, she doesn't like wear modest attire. It was super difficult for him to obviously relay back to his family, but he still married me regardless, and he was super patient and made sure that, you know, I was just making my steps as like comfortably as I could, and he was just supporting me and practically holding my hand through every step and decision I made. And literally even when I wore, like, I purchased my first scarf, he was like, honestly, even if you wear it 2 days out of the week, like, mashallah, that is a good step. Like, you don't have to wear it every day yet until you're ready. And I think just knowing that I had a partner that wasn't judgmental, but if anything was just saying, I am only here to encourage you, I'm not here to force you, I'm not here to make you feel bad, I'm here just to make you be the best version of yourself. And through that, I'm just going to guide you sincerely, without any, again, no judgment, just sincerely. So genuinely, I would say, like, my husband has played a big part in where, you know, my Dean is at the moment. Like, he is super helped, especially when my mum passed away and so forth. He was a big help in just getting me back on track and just getting me back to who I knew myself to be. So yeah, he is my amazing husband and I love him to bits. But yeah, guys, those were the last questions. Again, I hope that I answered them the best I could. I know that there were so many more questions that I received as well on Instagram, but I couldn't answer every single one because I don't want the video to drag. But honestly, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any comments, like, or any questions or anything, put them at the bottom in the comment section, and I hope I'll be able to answer them, or even message me on Instagram and I'll try to answer them better. I hope nobody's been triggered by anything I've said, because I know I've touched on some sensitive topics, and inshallah, if I have, I hope that Allah helps you through it. And also as well, if I have touched on anything that is insensitive, I hope that you forgive me. That's not my intention. I'm genuinely just sharing my experiences. And guys, I'm growing, and hopefully through this YouTube journey and this TikTok journey, we can grow together. Honestly, take care, have a lovely day or a lovely night wherever you are in the world. Peace.